Hey everyone, welcome. In this video we are going to look at the first time setup of the DJI Mavic Pro drone and the basics on how to fly it. So in this video we're going to be using the DJI Mavic Pro Platinum, and pretty much everything I'm doing in this video will apply to the other Mavics as well, the normal Mavic Pro and the Mavic Pro 2 and probably the Mavic Pro 2 or the Mavic 2 Zoom. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is probably what your Mavic Pro is going to look like when you bring it out of the box. It's all folded up. That's one of the great things about the Mavic, is it's very portable. It folds up very good, so you can put it in small packaging and take it many places. So first you unfold the front landing legs here, landing gear, front landing. Then you're gonna unfold the bottom ones. Alright, now it's all unfolded. And now, it might have a battery in it when it comes, it might not, but this is the battery part here. And it comes out, you just squeeze this button and the button on the other side, and you just lift it out, and when you put it back in, you just push it down and snap it in. Pretty simple. Alright, so after you have it all unfolded, you can go ahead and unfold the blades. You really don't need to do it perfectly, because they'll kind of unfold themselves when you start flying them, so just good enough that they're not like overlapping each other or tangled up with each other, or, you know, like this. This works. Alright. And now, after you have the blades all unfolded and everything, come down here and remove the camera covers and everything. So, see, the gimbal cover is this plastic part here. And there's a little, to remove it, there's a little clip right here. And you just push that clip in and lift it out, and then it just comes right off like that. Nice and simple. Alright, so now the gimbal cover's off. You can fly it with the gimbal cover on if you want to protect it while you're flying it, but it really doesn't get the best photo and video quality. Sometimes there's like when the sun hits it, you can get like a fuzzy line through your video. Sometimes it doesn't look the best, so recommend flying it with removed. You can keep it on if you want to, if you have a really good reason to be protecting the gimbal from anything while you're flying it, you can leave it on. And then after that, there is this gimbal clamp. This holds the gimbal still so it doesn't move around when you're transporting the drone or when you're not using the drone. Very important to have this on while you are not flying the drone and off while you are flying the drone. What happened to me is when it was off, I left it off while I wasn't flying the drone, and over time, over about 3 months' time of transporting it and jostling it around without that clamp on, the gimbal eventually broke on me and had to repair that, and it's really hard to repair. So yeah, keep it on when you're not flying the drone. Alright, now to take it off, simply just carefully lift it out, simple as that. And then, alright, so now it kind of moves around freely. You know, be careful with moving the drone with it off. Just don't jostle it too much, that you might wiggle the gimbal loose. So, alright, so that's pretty much all there is to setting it up. So let's get started on flying. Okay, so here's the controller, also very compact when it's folded up, making it easy to transport. These are the antennas on top. You can just fold them up. And they rotate and everything if you need to rotate them or adjust them for any reason. And then these parts down here, it's like a handle that folds out. So fold that out, and then fold this one out, like so. Alright. And right here, you clamp your phone in there, and this part here is the cord that connects the controller to your phone, and this is the plug here. Now it does come with different types of these plugs for different types of phones, whatever kind of plug you need. You just unplugs up here, and it just comes out like that. You can change it if you need to. but we don't need to change it right now. So yeah, so your phone goes in here like this. Hold on, let me grab it. So your phone plugs into the charging port. Plugs into the charging port of the phone right there, and then this part, the back of the cable, goes into this little clamp here that slides up and down. So just, after you connect the phone, get the part of the wire there inside that little clamp, like that, and then, just put the other side of your phone in the grip here on the other side. Alright, that's all there is to setting up the controller, so let's fly it. Alright, almost ready to fly it, so bring it out to your takeoff spot. Right here. And then to power it on, you'd think you just, press the power button, but pressing the power button, it shows you the battery level. That's all pressing the power button does, but if you want to turn it on, you do one quick tap, and immediately after that you hold it for a couple seconds till it turns on. Alright, it'll move around a little bit there just to turn on. Alright, and then you get the controller here, and you do the same thing with the power button on the controller. Tap once and then hold, and it'll connect there. And then on your phone, you can come into the DJI Go 4 app. You can download it for iOS or Android. Hold on, I don't know why it's... Alright, there we go. It opens up. And then, so it'll connect to the phone connects to the RC controller, which connects to the drone. And you can fly the drone with only your phone without the RC controller. We'll cover that in a later video, though. Alright, so it'll say Mavic Pro here. Usually it shows a... Oops, oh, sorry about that. Oops, hold on. And get out of there. Okay, so usually it shows a picture of the Mavic Pro there. I don't know why it's not now. So you can hit Go Fly. And then it'll take you into the flying mode here. It'll show you the status. You can just close out of that. When you start the app for the first time, this isn't my first time, so it's not asking me for that, but when you start the app for the first time, it might prompt you to create a DJI account if you don't already have one, and then link your drone to it. But since this isn't my first time, it didn't ask me to do that. So alright, here's what the controller looks like. You can see what the drone camera sees there. And alright, so it's connected to the drone there. Now to start up the propellers on the drone, you basically take both controller levers and push them both down into the center. Like so, down into the center, down into the center. Alright, so now the motors are running. And now it's an auto-stabilizing drone, so you really don't need to really control it that much unless you want to move it. So it's extremely easy to fly, great for beginners. So yeah, so to go up and to take off, you move this left lever up. Alright, it takes off there.
Please check it on the map.
And so basically what the levers do is the left lever controls rotation of the drone, so left and right will yaw the drone, like so. You can also see it on the camera here. And up and down will make the drone go up or down. If you center the control sticks, the aircraft just hovers automatically without you needing to do anything. So, so to go up, push it up. And to go down, just push it down. You can see it here too. Up, down, alright. And then the lever on the right allows you to move the drone in whatever direction. So if you move the lever to the left, the drone moves to the left. To the right, the drone moves to the right. Forward moves forward. Back, it moves back. So forward, back, left, right. Like so. Pretty simple. Alright. Okay, so now that the drone's in the air, you don't need to see what levers I'm moving on the controller. I just have a screen record of the app here on the phone. So, yeah, so this is what it looks like inside the app. Great quality. So, The drone pretty much can hold itself in position as long as you move it around. And if you just let go of the controllers, it hovers. And so to control the camera, you can make it look down by pressing and holding for a second, and then dragging up and down like so. And to record a video, there is a record button on the upper left, on the top side of your controller, on the left side, to start recording a video. Press that, video recording, stop, take a picture, also on the top of your controller on the right side. Press it, takes the picture. If you don't want to use the controller to take the picture, you can simply press this picture button on the right screen here. You can press the button to press the button above it to change it to video mode, and back, and so forth. Start, hit stop, etc. So look up, look down, press and hold to look up and look down. On the left here, there are a few buttons. There is the controller button looking thing here. You can just press that, and it allows you to choose different intelligent flight modes, which we will cover in later videos. Basically different types of autopilot. The other button here on the left side in the middle is the return home button. If you press it, it will confirm that, so you need to slide to confirm the return to home, and the aircraft will automatically fly home, which is the location where it took off, and land. Alright? And this button above it, if you press it, I'm not going to press it because I don't want it to land where it is. Hold on. I'll just move over here. Alright, so if you press this button on the top here on the left, press it, you want the aircraft to land at its current location, click OK. Aircraft will land in the location that's directly below it. Be sure you don't do that when it's over water, or over a tree, or over anywhere where you don't want it to land. Alright, and so to control you press this green bar on the top, the status bar. It shows you aircraft status, flight mode, compass, all the statuses, remote controllers, all that. We can cover more of this in depth later on. And you can also press this little 3 dots button in the upper right. It'll bring you to the aircraft settings page. We will cover those settings in the later videos. This is only a beginner get started video. You change the settings on recording. Press this button below the record icon button, and you can change the ISO. You can change the shutter speed, the frame rates, and different settings here. We can go over those more in depth in a different video. Camera mode, come over here. ISO, which is basically the amount of fake light it adds, and then the shutter speed. Keep it at about 1/4000 or somewhere in here for day pictures. If you are wanting to shoot at night, you can make it longer of a shutter speed, and it will keep the shutter open for longer to let in more light. But that's only if you're capturing at night and you want to make all the lights look very, very vibrant and everything. We'll cover more in depth on night photography later. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics to flying your DJI Mavic Pro. And we'll see you in the next video to cover more of the in-depth settings, intelligent flight modes, and more. Well, thanks for watching. Goodbye.